In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 must-see art masterpieces of the world. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Number 1. Creation of Adam. The most famous work by renowned artist Michelangelo covers a section of the Sistine Chapel's ceiling you have to look up to view it. The scene depicts God and Adam with outstretched arms, their fingers nearly touching. It is one of the most replicated images in history. Adam's muscular form hints at Michelangelo's other talent. His David is possibly the world's most famous sculpture. You can see the towering marble statue at the Galleria dell'Accademia in Florence. Number 2. The Starry Night. Van Gogh was known to be an artist who lived a majority of his life in solitude. He was known to transmute vibrant colors and great detailing of his everyday observations onto the canvas. The poor artist died with little money, and during his lifetime, he managed to sell only one painting. However, posthumously he came to be known as a global sensation, an artist of global recognition. The famous Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh is considered to be one of his greatest creations to date. The painting depicts a tranquil night on an average evening. The ambience in the painting evokes some rather strong emotions within the viewer. The painting rather moves you instantly, and when you eye it for the first time, the twists and turns of the artist's brush strokes will aid in moving your eyes throughout the painting, thus captivating you entirely. You will instantly be mesmerized with the vibrancy and the fine detailing of the painting, and this is obviously one of the reasons why the painting is considered to be such a masterpiece. Number 3. Mona Lisa's. A true art enthusiast's identity revealed. The Mona Lisa canvas is an amazing digital print that resembles the original artwork so much that you shall be pleased to have it in your home. There is a unique kind of beauty to this wall art. The original painting wins, no doubt. But to create a digital print and make this masterpiece available to all is something else. Mona Lisa canvas. When Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa, we're sure he didn't know the traction it would get. It has been described as the best known, the most visited, the most written about, the most sung about, the most parodied work of art in the world. Would you also like to have a replica in your home? About the art, Impressionism is the 19th century art movement that is now known for its vast collection of oil paintings. The identification of these paintings can be done by observing small and thin brush strokes. Generally, Impressionist paintings had an open composition and depicted light in an accurate manner. It was developed by French artists. Number 4. The Last Supper. The Last Supper painting is a snapshot of the moment Christ tells his apostles that one of them will betray him. Very truly I tell you, one of you is going to betray me. Gospel of John 13 verse 21. The painting depicts each apostle reacting in his own unique way. The bread and the wine are both symbols that represent Jesus. The broken piece of bread reminds us of his body, which was broken when he was nailed to the cross. The wine reminds us of Jesus' blood that he shed for us on the cross. Jesus probably included a wider group of disciples than the 12 at the Last Supper, among whom were a number of women. This is reflected in the uneven dynamic between female presence and absence in the synoptics. Leonardo's Last Supper is located in its original place, on the wall of the dining room of the former Dominican convent of Santa Maria del Grazie, exactly in the refectory of the convent, and is one of the most celebrated and well-known artworks in the world. Number 5. The Scream. The Scream is the popular name given to a composition created by Norwegian artist Edvard Munch in 1893. The agonized face in the painting has become one of the most iconic images of art, seen as symbolizing the anxiety of the human condition. Today, The Scream is considered to be a masterpiece. With its vibrant and unrealistic colors, it shows a new way of creating art. It is a turning point between the symbolist and expressionist movements. In 2012, one of the versions of The Scream was sold at auction at Sotheby's, New York for $119.92 million. Edvard Munch, The Scream. Pastel on paper, 1893. CC by for the Munch Museum. There are two paintings of The Scream, one at the Oslo National Gallery and one at the Munch Museum, 2 pastels, and a number of prints. Number 6. Guernica. Guernica is a large 1937 oil painting on canvas by Spanish artist Pablo Picasso. It is one of his best-known works, regarded by many art critics as the most moving and powerful anti-war painting in history. It is exhibited in the Museo Reina Sofia in Madrid. Guernica shows the tragedies of war and the suffering it inflicts upon individuals, particularly innocent civilians. This work has gained a monumental status, becoming a perpetual reminder of the tragedies of war, an anti-war symbol, and an embodiment of peace. Why is Guernica a masterpiece? Guernica is an artwork created by Pablo Ruiz Picasso, which was initially created to express the horror of the Spanish Civil War 1936 to 1939, but the passing of time has made it become into the best masterpiece to express the horror and the brutality of the war. Number 7. The Kiss. The Kiss is the final painting of Klimt's gold period, during which he incorporated gold leaf into his works. This practice reflects the strong influence of the gold-detailed religious art of the Middle Ages as well as the sacred works created by artists of the Byzantine Empire. The painting depicts a couple embracing in a field of flowers. The man is bent over the woman and she, clinging tightly to him, awaits his kiss. In terms of ornamentation, the male figure is characterized by square and rectangular forms, while for the female, soft lines and floral patterns are dominant. How much is the painting The Kiss worth? The price. The price paid for the Kiss painting by the Austrian government was both record-breaking high and an incredible bargain. When the Austrian government bought the Kiss from Klimt before he finished it, they paid a record-breaking 25,000 crowns for the painting. Today, this sum translates to around $240,000. Number 8. Girl with a Pearl Earring. Girl with a Pearl Earring, oil painting on canvas, circa 1665, by Dutch artist Johannes Vermeer, one of his most well-known works. It depicts an imaginary young woman in exotic dress and a very large pearl earring. The work permanently resides in the Mauritshuis Museum in The Hague. The painting has captivated so many people throughout history, drawing unprecedented crowds to the Mauritshuis, the art museum in The Hague, Netherlands, where it is now housed. It became iconic for the distinct position of the girl, her enigmatic gaze, the colors and the delicate quality of the light. Number 9. The Birth of Venus. Known as The Birth of Venus, the composition actually shows the goddess of love and beauty arriving on land, on the island of Cyprus, born of the sea spray and blown there by the winds, Zephyr and, perhaps, Aura. The goddess is standing on a giant scallop shell, as pure and as perfect as a pearl. This impressive mythological composition is centered on the introduction of the figure of the bare-naked goddess Venus emerging from the shell drifting to Cyprus shore. It practically embodies the rebirth of civilization, a new hope, geopolitical, social and cultural shift which occurred after the Middle Age turmoil. Number 10. Los Meninas. Los Meninas is an oil painting by the Spanish painter Diego Velázquez. The painting hangs in the Museo del Prado in Madrid, the capital of Spain. It was painted in 1656. The word menina means lady-in-waiting or maid of honor, i.e. a girl who serves in a royal court. Its enigmatic composition raises many questions and creates an uncanny relationship between the viewer and the figures depicted. Because of all that, Los Meninas has been one of the most widely analyzed works in Western painting. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.